How is everyone today? Welcome to the live. I'll wait for a few of you to come on in. We're going to do some super chats, a general read if I get time, and some pre-orders to start. So hope everyone's doing well. How's everyone going? Yeah, how's everyone going? Let's have a look and see what we've got to start off with. And then some of you are going to come in and we'll do some more super chats. So I've got some pre-orders here that I'd like to start off with, and let me pull them up. Okay. Thanks for the likes on arrival, by the way, and subscribes if you haven't already subscribed. Truly appreciate that. And if you do a donation offline in a different platform, please let me know. Hi Megs, how are you, my dear? Welcome, welcome. Hello, hello. Hi Linglicious, how are you, my dear? Welcome back, welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Good to see everyone. Let's have a look. The bigger the donation, the more in depth the read. And you can also join me on TikTok for free yes and no questions are on TikTok only. Okay, I will be going live during the week on TikTok, so you can join me there as well at Oracle Amira. All right, let's have a look and see what these pre-orders are about. Okay, first pre-order we have is Marcy. Marcy's asking about a guy that she's seeing. I'm not going to say too much. And I do feel like, and she wants to know the outcome of this relationship. Okay. I do feel, Marcy, this guy is quite open, honest. He's not hiding much, if anything, from you, which I think is a good thing. He seems to be very open, very enthusiastic. I feel he's very connected to you or likes connecting with you. Hopefully he's not just playing the game, but I get the feeling that he's a good match with you. So let's see. Look and see about this guy. What his intentions are, how it's going to pan out. Is it going anywhere? What's going to happen? Okay, I'm going to do a couple of different spreads. I'm going to do my famous inner and outer spread, which is what's on the inside and what's on the outside and what's at the top. So true love, friendship. So there is feelings there already with him. I feel like there's already feelings, there's already something going on with him. The friendship is also very important to him as well. You might feel like either you put him on a pedestal or he puts you on a pedestal, or you feel like he adores you, or that there's something good going on there on an internal level. There might be somebody still around you with dark hair, dark eyes. I'm not sure who that is, but that person could pop up. The thing to watch out for with this guy is control. He could be a little controlling, maybe not. There's also a lot of people giving you advice. I would say go with your feeling on this. And if you have a mother-in-law or ex-mother-in-law or something like that, there could be somebody interfering in your life. It could be a mother around him if he's attached to his mother. I do see that he will be quite generous. I feel like he might give you a gift of jewelry. He's definitely going to show you a good time, and I feel like as long as he doesn't have any interference from this Ice Queen, then I feel like he's good to go. It's showing like it's fairly light and breezy at the moment. Fun times, friends, true love, connection, etc. Let's have a look and see what's going to happen over the next 12 months. Let's do 12 months spread just for you separately, just to see what's going on with you. I'm also getting an S initial for you and a C, like a Colin, Scott. So I don't know if somebody else, I know that he has a last name with a C. I don't know if there's somebody else with a first name C or an S for you, or coming in around you, or somebody that you might have met that's coming back. I don't know. I kind of feel like there could be a jigsaw of different pieces, people, places and things sort of like coming together for you. A big picture. I feel like, you know, I'm seeing a jigsaw puzzle. So I feel like with this guy that you're dating, I feel like there's some things in the jigsaw puzzle that you haven't seen yet that you need to look into. And you will see over time what it is that he is wanting, offering, etc. Let's have a look from November. Happy early November, everybody. Okay, you're still a bit indecisive about him in November. You're still not quite sure. You can also timestamp this for your reading if you wish. You're still confused in December. You're really not sure what's going on. If you pick up on any sort of confusion or something that you need to clarify, I don't want to say deception, but something you need to clarify, go ahead and do that. You feel like you're taking on more responsibilities in January and February. That could be in the relationship. It could also be in the workplace. You might feel like you've got a lot of burdens around you the first 3 months of 2025. You're being shown a guiding light in April to take you in a new direction. And it's a new direction. It could be to do with your work or something. It's a new direction where you're going to feel a lot more peace, a lot more serenity. You're going to feel a lot more relaxed. You might feel overburdened or overworked or something like that right now, but you're going to feel a lot more relaxed, Marcy. Yeah, definitely. And I feel like you look really good together. There's a nice collaboration with this guy. There's also generosity with him as well. I feel like he's really generous, and that works nicely with you as well. I feel like he could be very generous or likes to spoil or is quite old-fashioned, etc. He's sort of more of a masculine man. And if I'm not picking up on him, then it's somebody else. But that's the indicator, is a very generous person. You're going to forge ahead with a new career offer or opportunity is going to come up for you second half of 2025. That's going to take you further afield. It's going to make you more relaxed. You might even be more relaxed in the springtime as well, and moving forward into a new domain and arena in summer, going into the fall. Anything else we need to know about this guy? For Marcy. Okay, that Ice Queen's still coming up here, and that's not you. Queen of Swords. So just make sure there's no other women around him or interfering around him, or that it's not all about him. He is a Leo. It's not all about him. That there's a, you know, a sense of generosity and not selfishness is what I'd like to say, because those three cards kind of scream a little bit of a selfish kind of situation. So there could be a selfish controlling situation here with somebody. It might be somebody that you've left behind that's sort of lingering still around you. And you're going to have a lot of peace and serenity, whoever you end up with and whatever you do, also for your work or life in general. You're going to have a lot of peace and serenity. So wish you all the best with that. Thanks, Marcy. All right, let's have a look at Tammy. Thank you for the pre-order, Tammy. An interview for a new job. Do you see me going there, and will you like it there? That's a good question. Let's do a 7-card spread. The inner and the outer spreads are very Interesting. Kind of straight off, Tammy, I'm feeling like you will like it. Yes. It could be something interesting for you, but it might be a bit of an upheaval from where you are and what you're doing. There might be a less stressful job that you'll get in and around where you are right now instead of having to move to a different city. I feel like you could get something else. Let's have a look and see for Tammy. Ooh, 2 cards come out there. You are being shown to move on, so I do feel like you will be moving on from the current job and you will be going into somewhere that you're really going to like. So I do feel that's a yes. Whether you take this one or something else, I do feel like you will like it. And there is a move or driving or going somewhere or taking off somewhere. You're feeling like it's time for a shift or a change. It could be also that you rent out your lake property and that you move somewhere else as well. You might move into that condo that you've been talking about or something like that, or buy another property, move forward, move out, move on. There is an element here that they're going to offer you the job, but they're on the internal, you might not take it. You might have another offer. Yeah, another offer. There could be also a love interest that doesn't want you to go as well. Star of the show. It could be actually good for this love interest to step up and maybe have a plan with you moving forward. And if they don't, I think it's a good test. And if they don't, then you know that they're not going to step up. Not now or any time in the near future. And that could help you break away from this person and meet somebody that is more in line with what you want in your future. So I do feel like on one side, this move to this other city could be a good idea for you. And if your partner or your boyfriend at this time, wants to make you an offer, he will. And if he doesn't, then he's not going to. I do feel that the job you're going to be happy with. But I think this is a pivotal moment for you, and it's about, if he's not meant to be the one for you, it's kind of a way of kind of creating some distance. Like if he's not going to step up and he's not going to, make a plan with you moving forward, you're going to create some distance here that will, like he should be making plans with you now for next year, considering that you could actually retire and consolidate. So if he's not offering you anything, if he's not bringing anything extra into your life, then it could be quite nice for you to go off and do this job and potentially meet somebody else there. So let's say potentially if you do take this position, will you meet somebody else in this other city? I'm not going to say too much out loud. In this other city. And if he suggests driving up and down, say no, that's not going to work. Just shut it down. Just say no, it's not going to work. Because I know what the drive is from where you are to where you're going. It's you might not think it's much, but it is. Is there anything that we need to know? There's a new love there. So I feel like in this other city, there's a potential new love waiting for you there. You could rent out your lake property, that's for sure, make some more money. You could move into some sort of apartment or condo in this other city, and you might actually meet this other person. Yeah, meet this other person, surprises, gifts, something coming out of the blue. Is it in your best interests, Tammy, to take this position? I don't know, but I feel like your current person could be very involved with his daughter, and it might just be about passion, somebody to fill the gap. It could be his daughter's interfering from him moving forward with you. Yeah, could be. She might be trying to, keep the reins of things going, keep some sort of control going there. Okay, and whether she's, she's already grown and everything, but it could be that she's protecting her best interests and also her children as well. Like she wants her father around for the grandchildren, that type of thing. What will be for Tammy in this other city if she is going to go? True love, courting man, blonde female. Could be blonde guy. I'm not going to say that's a female. Could be somebody laid back, somebody who wears blue jeans, somebody who wears uniform to work. Could be somebody in the military as well, or professional. Could be another professor at the college that you work at as well. Could be somebody that you like. That is interesting. If you decide to stay where you are, will you get another job in the city where you are, or close to the city where you are? Is there another potential interest of where you are? I feel like it could be a good way of getting some distance between you and the person if he says no. Okay. If he doesn't sort of step up in your favor. Okay. And I don't think that's the person. I feel like there's a guy waiting for you somewhere long distance. It's not even answering us the question. So I feel like 80% you might take this, even though it's saying that you're going to get more than one offer. Or that could be also whatever Jay is offering you. It's not enough. Not enough. Not enough. Yeah, not enough. Not enough to keep you there. Not enough. And whoever's waiting for you in the wings, and it could be, you know, your friend in spirit pushing you to go back down there to this other city. Yeah, it could be Gary in spirit pushing you to go back down there. So it might be worth looking at. Yeah, it could be just a very nice walk in the park, that particular role, and something that you just feel like is just nice and breezy and easy and something effortless that you really enjoy. Yeah. Thank you so much, Tammy. All right. Thanks for sharing the live, everybody. Thanks for shouting out during the live and everything else. Thank you, Rashi. Thank you so much from South Africa. And thank you, Pretty Brown Eyes, as well. We'll get to you in a second. Hi, Bossy Megs. And I might just have a quick look and see if there's anybody else. Okay. And we can share the live out, everybody. Okay. All right. Brief interlude. Okay, getting back to your questions, everyone. Thank you so much for joining, sharing the live, doing shout outs. Let's see how we go. Hi, Rashi. Thank you for your 1999 from South Africa. Is my husband cheating or speaking to other women? Good question. his husband cheating or speaking to other women? They want me to take it off the top. Looks like he wants a distraction. He wants to have fun. But I still feel like he's focusing more on work. Is he cheating? I'm just not feeling like he's cheating. No, he's keeping his eye on work right now. Work, money, finances, etc. Feeling it's, is he cheating? Is he cheating? No. No, I feel like anyone who he wants to cheat with wants money and he doesn't have it to give them. I'm sorry to say that. Okay, hi Pretty Brown Eyes, thanks for the 5. Yes, I am on TikTok at Oracle Amira. Does David really like me? And is he really in the military? Okay, good question. Do we have a fake? Do we have a fake guy here? Pretty Brown Eyes. I just watched this series. It's an Australian series called Fake, and it's it's actually designed around a true story of this guy. Oh my, notorious liar. Notorious liar. I don't know if he's in the military or in some sort of legal profession or in jail. Yeah, there's something legal around him. Have you actually seen him? Or is he kind of in and out? If anything, I think he could be married. He might be married or has some woman around him. Or I don't see that as a divorce, actually. Is he in the military? I don't think so. I feel like he might use that as a cover for his absences. Yeah. He needs to show you proof of everything. Proof is in the pudding. Yeah, proof. So does he really like you? He likes anything that is going to benefit him. That's what I feel with him. It doesn't really matter if he likes you or not. It's like, who is he with really? And where is he really? That is really the question. It doesn't matter if he likes you or he doesn't. He could like 15, 20, 30, 100 different women. Yeah, I wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw him right now. You said you haven't met him yet. Okay. Yeah, well, you're not, you can't really say if he likes you or not until you meet. But he has to show you where he is. Yeah. I would say if it's gone on too long, I would just get rid of him. Block, delete. Hi Pisces Moon, how are you, my dear? Welcome. Thank you so much for the 5. Yeah, if it's gone on for more than like a few days, a few chats, a few talks, have you talked to him on the phone, video called him? Yeah, if it's gone on and he hasn't met you, then I would be blocking it. Where will I meet my husband? Do you think it will be at the lottery building? Still waiting to hear back. Okay. Where will you meet your husband? Pisces Moon, that's a good question. Where will you meet your husband? And if anyone does want to donate by Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, etc., it's all on my website. The link is been pinned at the top, so you can check that out. And just let us know if you do. Okay, where is Pisces Moon going to meet the husband? Where? I'm seeing a playground, so I feel it could be in a park or outside, or where maybe kids play, something like that. Could even be at a car dealership. I'm seeing a merry-go-round, actually. A fun fair, a merry-go-round. Could be something like Coney Island. Or if you have nieces or nephews or something like that. You might take these kids somewhere or go with a friend or a sibling that might have children. You might go somewhere that is fun during the summer. I'm seeing somewhere outside, like a park even. You might meet somebody in a park, especially if you have this mold situation. Get as much fresh air as you can, especially around parks and gardens and things like that. There's children there. Somewhere where there's children. An ex might try to swing back, but I'm not really getting that. I could say that somewhere that you've been before, somewhere that you know is the past love in this question. Somewhere that you know. Could be like dodging cars or something like that. As well as being an ex that's trying to come back. There he is. There's a new love coming in though, somebody that you don't know. And you're going to be very discerning about who you choose as well. But I'm seeing somewhere outside in the daytime, parks and gardens, sunshine, something, did I say summer? It's the fall already. Yeah, somewhere that's sunny. It could be on a sunny day. It could be ice skating, somewhere where children go. It could be outside somewhere in the sun, sunny day where children go. Hi Candy, how are you, my dear? Welcome. Yeah. What's the next between Roland and I? We have bumped into each other. We didn't talk. Not sure if he found me attractive after all these years. Did you bump into him for the second time? I know that you bumped into him or you saw him in the traffic or something. Let's have a look, Candy. Let's have a look and see. Has Roland moved on? He could have moved on. He could have just simply moved back on with his wife, or he could have moved on with somebody else that was less, you know, of a connection, passion. I still feel he is attracted to you, yes, but he just wants a fun time and he wants his freedom. But that doesn't mean that he's going to do it with you or have it with you. He's going to do it with whoever is more of an easy target. So he might already have someone around him that's an easy target. He might not want to be bothered with anyone at the moment. That could be difficult for him moving forward. I do feel like he's still attracted to you, yes. It doesn't matter what you look like. I still feel like he is attracted to you, yes. Yeah. You know, he might surface back around, you know, he might come back around like on a merry-go-round as well, in a circle. Like he's probably, you know, thinking about it, wanting something. When he feels like, I don't know, this guy, I don't really like him. I feel like when there's an itch, he'll just sort of go for something, go for whatever's more convenient. There's no good intentions with him, Candy. This is what I'm trying to say. It's just for his own benefit. And if it's all too difficult, then, or he doesn't want to spend money, or he might have somebody single who's got their own place. He doesn't have to pay for hotels or anything. It could just be someone easier. Okay, thank you so much. Hi, Adam, how are you? Do you see strength and energy coming back soon? Let's have a look at Adam. I feel like there could have been a burnout for some reason. A burnout to do with something, whether it was health related or work stress related. Let's have a look at Adam. What's the general feeling for Adam? I do see you working out more or putting on muscle. So you might have had a decrease in muscle mass. So you might be doing some weights or getting some different exercise in. You do have the Queen of Rods here, which is often passion and feeling better in general. You are going to look at the best options for you moving forward. And there you go, you got the Sun underneath, which is also very good for anything related to well-being. And you're going to you feel like you've been through some sort of transformation, and I feel like you will come out the other side and feel good. Yes, so I feel it's a yes. And I feel like it's happening quite, you know, should happen quite soon. Yeah, you might have lost a lot of weight, but I feel like you're going to get some muscle and start feeling a lot better. And I feel like whatever it is that you're kind of in the all clear now. Yeah. Okay, thank you for that. Thank you so much. Hi, Bossy Megs, thanks for the 5. Will I get my house keys back? This guy thought they were his and took them. Now he doesn't know where you live. If I get another key, it'll... Did you ask him for them back? Do you know where he lives? Oh, that's strange. I wonder if he took them on purpose. I would report it to the police. They could have, if he wasn't. Oh, he was someone else's friend. If you know his name, tell your friend, if he doesn't bring them forward right now, that you're going to take it to the police. Yeah, because it's your property that he's got. Yeah, no, I would be more threatening. I wouldn't be dilly-dallying around with this one. No, he could have taken them on purpose. I mean, he thought they were his keys. You know, I'm not really buying that 100%, Megs. I don't know why, but will you get the keys back? If you know his name, take it to the police. Tell them you feel like this guy's taking your keys and he's not giving them back, and you know his name. Yeah, there's something a little bit shady about this guy. There's something a bit shady about him. I feel like you will get your keys back, but I think you're going to have to push it. Yeah. You know, he can, you know, people can always find out where you live. You know, it's not, it's just a matter of time. Yeah. If you have home contents insurance, you could actually maybe claim $50 on that, saying that somebody stole your keys. Just make a police report. Yeah, and if you know his name, report him, and also tell your friend that if he doesn't bring the keys back right, you know, immediately, that you're going to have to take it to the police. Yeah. Hi, Glittery Bee, how are you? Did you put a question in? You do have insurance, okay. You could do that just in case he's copied a key, so you could do that. Did you take your car keys as well? I mean, you need that set of car keys back. It's better to have that 2 car keys instead of 1. Or fobs, or whatever they are. Didn't get a question, Glittery Bee. Did you have a question? Let's come back to you. Thank you for that. Hi, Pisces Moon. Is the ex, his name's Stanley. Is the ex trying to come back in, Stanley? Potentially, I feel it's a yes. Yeah, he might feel like he's coming back with more to offer. Yeah, but there's something not quite right about him either. I don't know if he's a bit dangerous, or he has bad words about him, or he's a bit mean or nasty, or a little bit abusive or something like that. I'm not getting a really good vibe about him. I think he might try to come back in, yes. Hi TP, how are you? Glittery B is coming up first, and then I'll come to you, TP. Your husband is distant, picking fights. What's next in the marriage? Is there a third party? If anyone does want my Love Oracle deck, they are on Amazon in the US and Canada, and also in Vietnam, in Ho Chi Minh, in bookstores. Esoteric bookstores. And also I think the shop in New York might still have them in stock. Okay, let's have a look. Glittery B. Yeah, I would block him then, Pisces Moon. Just prevent him from coming back. Just prevent the interference. It's like radio interference, you know. It's like he's going to disrupt the lines of the frequency, of your frequency. Yeah, I think you should just block him. Yeah, I wouldn't even keep the lines open to him, because he's going to disrupt your frequency when you're focusing on someone else. Okay, or on your own life. Okay. Let's have a look at Glittery B. Husband. I feel like he could be chatting to somebody else. I don't think he's actually doing anything, but I feel like he's chatting to someone else. Could be somebody around the work area, could be a young female, somebody young and not very smart. Like she thinks, oh, it's okay just to talk to him. He's a married man, you know. It's all right. You've actually picked up on this, so I feel like you're on point. And somebody might see him, or you might see him do it, or there could be a man or a boy who tells you about it. So I feel like it is a potential yes. A potential yes. I don't think it's a full-blown affair or anything like that, but I feel like it's more like a flirtation. He might be trying to have fun with somebody, and but I don't feel like it's going to lead to anything. All right, thank you for that. TP, thank you for the 5. Canadian agency. Your agency contacted you that your application was not accepted. Could be a different government job. Might not be the one. It could be a different government organisation altogether. I'm getting a lot of forestry or something like that. Something to do with Department of Agriculture, Forestry, something to do with lands and titles. Let's have a look. Okay. You weren't meant to get that one, so don't worry. You feel like time's running out, the clock's ticking. You are keeping an eye out for new opportunities. It's giving you time to have a bit of fresh air, just to breathe a little bit. You will get a new contract that's going to come up around you. It's going to come out of left field. Could be something to do with lands, properties, titles, okay? So I feel like it's going to surprise you. You don't see it coming. Okay, thank you for that. Hi, Curly Blonde. Will E reach out or come back anytime soon after this short period of disconnection? Okay. Hi Tammy, how are you? If you go back to the beginning of the video, you're going to hear your super chat, which is number 2. Okay. Curly for your pre-order. Curly Blonde. Clarification about E. Clarification about E. He wants his freedom. He might want his cake and to eat it too. He wants his freedom. There's somebody else involved. It could be his mother. It could be a brunette female. Somebody else involved who could be interfering in his life. Third party interference. I don't know if he's single or he's with somebody. I do feel like he will resurface at some point. Yes, he's gone distance now, but he's going to surprise you and resurface. There's definitely somebody else involved, whether he's married to someone else or a past love has come back around, or a past love will come back around you. But if and when he does come back, he might just be looking for an open relationship with you. I feel like you could have other luck with somebody else. You've got something more consolidated potentially with another guy. Yeah, you want the union, the relationship. He wants just to have fun and an open relationship. You want the commitment. So it's sort of a push-pull. I'm not sure that he's really on the same page as you right now. So I would just let this one go and see who else comes in around you. Some people don't like to do that, but it might take a while to be able to do that. Thanks, Tammy. Thank you, Curly Blonde. Glittery Bee. I don't think he'll end the marriage, no. And I feel it's somebody around him at work, or a client at work, or a young girl at work, or somebody in the office. I don't know. It's somebody around him, I feel, in the workplace, or who's met him at work, or through his work. Somebody that you don't know. Somebody who also wants money. She could be working like a professional worker. And I don't think he is going to break up with you, no. He's just being difficult just because. I don't think he's actually meaning it. I think he's just probably impressed by some new energy, which is often the case, and he is just bickering. Just don't answer him. Don't get into any bickering with him. Just you know, just be happy, enjoy yourself, and don't get bored into his drama. Try to detach. Okay. Hi, Texas Tammy. Thank you for the $19.99. Can you tell me anything about Maggie, who is the little brown rescue dog I got for my mum last year? She only likes mum and you. She barks and can be scared or aggressive with others. Oh. I feel like she was tied up and taunted by children or teenagers or men in general. I feel like she was around the wrong people, and I don't know, I'm seeing her being tied up outside. I'm seeing like cookouts or barbecues or something like that going on. People drinking and smoking, partying, that type of thing. I don't think she was in a very good neighborhood, and I don't think she was in a very good environment, and I think she was mainly around men, and she doesn't like men or kids or maybe teenagers. I don't think she's going to get over it either. Yeah, I don't think it's going to take a while for her to get over it. I think the muzzle is a good idea. I don't think she's going to get over it. Where's your mother now? Does she still have this dog? If you feel like she's too much and your mother's not around, then you might have to let her go. Yeah, somewhere else. I don't know. If it's too much, then, oh, she lives a life of luxury with your mum. Oh, that's good. That's good, yeah. Well, she's enjoying herself then. She's like the queen bee. Oh, fantastic, fantastic, yeah. I think she likes women. I think she might warm up to women actually over time. Other women as well, like friends or people that drop by and see your mum, etc. I think she's okay, yeah. If anything happens to your mum and she's no longer around, then, you know, you can decide what you want to do with her then. Well, she loves you, okay, good. Yeah, it might be just a case of having to have her on a muzzle if you go out. I think she gets triggered. I don't know how old she is, but I think she might get slightly better with age, but I don't think she's going to get rid of the PTSD. Does your Taurus male co-worker want a romantic relationship with you? Hi, Miss K, how are you? Taurus male co-worker. Why am I getting blonde? Is anybody blonde, or am I just getting curly blonde mixed up into this? Miss K. She's younger, okay. Texas Tammy. Yeah, the dog will be fine. I think, you know, it's a lot of these dogs are hard work these days. So if they've got issues like that, yeah, they're rescues, unfortunately. But I feel like she likes being, I don't know, I see her sitting on a cushion near your mum and just being queen bee, just feeling like she's just having the best life. She doesn't like it disrupted. I think that's what it is. She was around a lot of toxic, disruptive energy. Okay, Miss K. Taurus male. Let's have a look at this Taurus male. Does he want a romantic relationship with you? Thank you for the donations, everybody. Truly appreciate it. If you do want to donate offline, there is a link up in the bio at the top. You can do so as well and do a question after that. Okay. Romantic relationship, Taurus and Miss K. Taurus and Miss K. Friendship. Sees you as a friend. The young female came out without wanting to come out. There could be a young female around him. He might have somebody in his life that he's not telling you about. I feel like he likes you as a friend. It could be a friend that develops into something if he's single and if he's not dating somebody else. I do feel like he likes you, yes. And he could be looking for a soulmate relationship. But I'm just questioning, have a question around, is he with this young female? Who's the young female? Is it a daughter that's living with him, or is it somebody else? Okay. He might have somebody that nobody knows about. I mean, a lot of these men, they have all sorts of things going on around them. All right, Candy, how are you? No, I don't think you should reach out to Roland. Will there be a meeting with Roland? You could, just to get closure for yourself if you want to. I feel like it's just fun and games for him. I feel like it's just physical. and he might want you to kind of like chase him or beg for him or something. So if that's what you want, Candy, then yes. But if it's not what you want and you're going to get attached to Roland again, then I would say no. I feel like he's spending more time with the family and concentrating on career. He might actually reject you in some way because he might have moved on from what he was doing before, which was having affairs. So either reach out to him to get closure, or I don't know if there will be a meeting, but either reach out to get closure or just to see where he's up to. And, you know, he might be very honest and straight with you. That's how I would say to go about doing it. Thank you, thank you. Thanks, Bossy Megs. Truly appreciate it. Any other super chats, anyone? You can do another super chat, TP. Thank you. Okay, let's have a look and see for the collective. Let's do a collective read for November. What's coming up in November, guys? Destiny taking its course. Something opening up by chance and destiny. Something playing out nicely. Something opening up and coming forward. It could be something at a distance, or you going long distance, or somebody foreign coming into your life. You might meet this person at a party, at an event. It could be over the holiday season. It could be a Thanksgiving situation. It could be some sort of fun cocktail party or holiday party or something like that. Some sort of fun coming up around you, meeting somebody through fun, destiny, without having to orchestrate anything, just somebody showing up, communicating with you as well. True love potential for the collective. Brunette person, could be male or female brunette, depending on what you're looking for. Male or female brunette. Or dark hair. Black to dark brown hair. What else do we need to know for the collective for November? Okay, we've got a blonde here as well. So there could be a contrast in the colour of your hair. So it could be one person's dark and one person's light. And then we've got a dark male as well. So if you're looking for a man, could be dark hair, dark eyes, not necessarily dark skin. What else do we need to know? Somebody's looking just for an open relationship. I feel it's one of these two people. Could be the blonde or the brunette. Female or male. Or he's playing two women. I'm getting the name Roger, Ricardo, Ricky. There's a lesson here to be learned about getting attracted to unavailable people. Third parties, being involved with unavailable people, whether they're emotionally unavailable, physically unavailable, distance unavailable, unavailable because they've got baggage around them, or unavailable because they've got third parties. There's a big lesson to be learned in November for a lot of people watching this video, that starting off as friends, getting to know the person, working out exactly what you want and what you don't want, and then being able to recognize it immediately as soon as you get involved with somebody is the key here. It's not rainbows and lollipops, you know. It's learning the lesson to be able to elevate yourself into a new category of people. Because if you don't, passion's going to chase you around. There's going to be just passionate people chasing you around. Past life karma trying to catch up with you left, right and center. Whining and dining, sure, dating if you just want to have fun, yes, fine. But I do see things turning around and having more options and choices, more opportunities. There is somebody more family oriented coming around for a potential relationship, somebody who might want to travel with you or take you on a honeymoon or some sort of vacation, or even a cruise is what I'm seeing. You might also meet this person at work. So the person that could be the one, if you are single and wanting a relationship, could be a work-related person or somebody that works hard or is very conscientious, is very disciplined with their work, and they are very sure about what they want and how they're going to get it. Prior to that, you've got potential people coming out of the woodwork that you might meet at parties, fun events, things like that, destiny, bumping into people in strange places, like supermarkets, like malls, etc. People trying to pick you up in parking lots and things like that. So I'm just giving you a warning, everyone. Don't be fooled. Don't be fooled. Okay, for November. November's a month where you could actually get some traction, learn the lesson, and elevate yourself to a new level. And I feel like you'll get what you want moving into December. So I hope you enjoyed that collective read. And do comment below if you do identify with it, etc. Thank you, thank you. Hi Ruby Bra, how are you, my dear? Welcome back. Hi Texas Tammy, you're trying to type a question. Okay, take your time, Tammy. Will I get uninsurance employment if you apply now? We've also got Rashi as well coming up. TP, will you get unemployment insurance if you apply? I feel it's a yes. Yes, you will. Rashi. Is RM from your past waiting a call if I reach out the outcome? You know, no man is waiting for any woman to call them. If they want to talk to you, they'll call you. And that's really the end of the story, you know. That's really the end of the story. Is he waiting for your call? I feel like he's focusing on work. He's focusing on keeping on top of things, and he has walked away. If you need closure, you could call him, and it could give you the closure to move forward and move on. Yeah. Okay, thanks, Rashi. Hi, Jackie, how are you? What can you tell me about who will be your forever person? Okay, thank you. Let's have a look for Jackie. Hi, Jackie. Welcome, welcome. Do a shout out where you're from. It doesn't matter. A man will reach out if they want to. You could reach out to him just to get closure and to sort of see where he's up to. I don't feel it's going to lead to anything else that is of a higher value than what you already had or have with him. Unfortunately, Rashi, yeah. You can reach out to if you just want to have something on the side. Yeah, go for it. I think he will be pliable and open to that potentially. But if he's a scaredy cat, then he's a scaredy cat, isn't he? Okay. Hi, Jackie from Tennessee, Virgo. Let's have a look. Jackie's forever person. Future marriage partner, forever person. You've been through the mill. You've been, you know, on a few bad dates, or you've left behind a few people in the wake or in the wreckage of some sort of life situation. Could be that you've had to move on from certain situations that have not been beneficial to you. Looking back in the past, that's sort of popping up. You've been through a big transformation. I feel like your money is getting better. You've also got a man here with good finances as well. They could be a Scorpio. They could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I'll get more information. I feel like they're a family person. They could come from money as well, family money. I feel like they want a relationship. I also feel like they are faithful. They know what they want. I feel like they could be quite Christian or disciplined. I'm seeing somebody who's wearing a checkered shirt, like a check shirt, like a nice button-down check, blue and light blue, pale blue and white checks, like a little bit of a country look, but nice. Yeah, he's wanting marriage, union. Somebody who's very well dressed. There we go. Professional. He might work in real estate business, law, insurance, sales. I'm not seeing him being so much in a uniform. I'm seeing him more as a businessman, this person is. And it could be a good twin flame connection, like you feel really aligned with him. I feel like he could be a Christian. That's what I'm getting. Yeah. Okay, thanks, Jackie. Any other questions? You're welcome to do another super chat. Rashi, there's nowhere for it to go if you're married and you're not leaving your husband. You know, and he's a coward and he's a scaredy cat. So you could have an affair with him, yes, but what is he offering you? Nothing. Okay. Hi, Texas Tammy. Thank you for that. Jim's 4-year-old grandson was doing good with potty training. Now he's not again. He's not being supervised enough. I feel like his mother is not focused enough with him. I feel like she is on the phone a lot. She goes off. She's not, she's distracted. I feel it's his way of actually getting attention. Believe it or not. I don't think it's got anything to do with his cognitive ability of being a potty trained child. I think it's got something to do with his mother. I don't know, there's somebody, I'm getting the word scatterbrained around him. So it could be his mum or his dad, but somebody is not focused enough, or they're too busy to look after him properly. Or he wants more attention generally. I mean, you know, children. He's not been given the full attention that he wants. And karmically, I feel like he's been born somehow into the wrong parents. Karmically. He's kind of not matched with them 100%. Mum is scattered, yeah. He's not really matched with them 100%. He'll be okay in his life, though. He'll do well in his career and his school and everything. But he needs more focused attention. That's what I'm seeing. Okay. And it's not up to you to save them either, Tammy. You've got enough on your plate already. And I think, you know, Jim's problems are not your problems unless you're married to him and he's offering you something bigger and better in your life. You know, I think he takes a lot of your energy and, you know, what is he actually going to do with you? You know, he's retired or retiring. Is he offering to take you around the world on a trip? Is he offering to do this or that? Is he offering to make sure that you can retire as well? I mean, it's coming to a crunch with him. You know, it's really coming to the bottom line with him. And I feel like if he doesn't kind of start focusing more on you, he will, yeah, he's taking your energy. You will probably find a way of getting out of it, and that's probably going to San Antonio. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, because I feel like it's a bit of a circus around him. Okay, and he needs your energy to balance him out with the circus that he's involved in, and it's not your problem. You're not his wife. He hasn't put you on the property. He's not looking after you. He hasn't said, retire, I'll take care of things. No. So he's kind of using you as a sounding board, which can happen to a lot of Cancerian women. They can be very good caretakers and nurturers. LOL. Yeah. And you know, you already know better, but you're just kind of seeing it out, you know. I'm getting your friend in spirit, not the one that shows me the cowboy hat all the time. He's stomping his foot down, yeah, with a boot. He's stomping his foot down with a boot. So I don't know who that is. I think it's Gary, but it could be Gary dressed up in a cowboy outfit. Or he's showing me that there's a cowboy coming in for you by doing that. But he's putting his foot down. Yeah, enough is enough. And with all this distraction Jim has, it's like he's delaying making a plan with you. You know, it's an excuse not to make a plan with you, not to make a life with you. It's an excuse to have a distraction. Okay. Thank you for that, Tammy. I like it when they come through, the people on the other side. They're all kind of vouching for you. They're kind of riling you up. Even your ex-husband, your former husband, I should say, on the other side. There's a candle being lit for you in San Antonio. So I don't know if you like candles. I'm getting like chills down my back, actually. Your mother might want you back there as well. It's a bit like that that song from Elton John about Marilyn Monroe. If the candle in the wind, if the candle blows out, you know, there's only a certain amount of time that the candle's going to burn here. That's one way to look at it. The other way to look at it is there's a flame for you. There's somebody desiring and a flame for you in San Antonio. And it could be also that you light candles for somebody that passed in San Antonio as well. It's a triple message. Oh, your grandma used to light candles. Okay. Well, she could be coming through as well. There you go. Yeah, somebody's lighting a candle for you and praying. And if it flickers, then it's time. It's time. And sometimes by actually moving on, it will give him the space to get a proposal together, a decent proposal. Oh, you all lived in the San Antonio home. That's nice. Yeah, it might give him the space to get a decent proposal, and he might, you know, decide to get out of Dodge and away from all of the scattered energy and come down. But then maybe not. Maybe he's, you know, feels too obliged to his daughter. You don't think Jim will? Yeah, feels too obliged to his daughter and all of the. He's got quite a bit of baggage, that Jim. Yeah, so you know that. I know it, and everybody else now knows it. Yeah. There's somebody else will come knocking at heaven's door is what I'm getting. I'm getting that song, Knocking at Heaven's Door. That lyric. Somebody's going to come and knock on your door. And it's around the candle. Yeah, the candle. Before it's too late, before the candle goes out, somebody's going to knock on your door. Somebody really, really good. And I feel like Gary is putting his foot down about it. It's like, enough of this nonsense. We're going to steer the ship in a new direction. Okay, Mystique. Sorry, I haven't missed you, Mystique. We're coming down to you. What can I expect in the now to 2025? What cards will we do? We'll do the Love Oracle for Mystique. Looking at November. To November next year. I also feel like the candle in the wind is a little bit of a message for you too, Mystique. I feel like it's carrying on to you as well. I feel like there's only a certain amount of time you can stay in a limbo situation before you've got to make a decision. I think once somebody decides something, it shifts the energy, and the energy then is stabilized on a new path and a new trajectory of successful momentum. if you know what I mean. Once you're very clear-minded about something, it just kind of starts a ball rolling. I'm seeing a bowling ball in a totally new direction. Here we go. Career is on the horizon. Career success, open relationship, or looking for something new in the career, November, December. Very good things opening up in January with the Destiny card. Taking a new course of action, a mature man coming into your life, having a really good time in March. Then we've got an obstacle there in April. Find out what that is. It could be something to do with your daughter. You might be torn again between something to do with your family and something to do with where you want to go, or where you're at, or where you've already gone. What is the obstacle about for Mystique? Mother. Your mother's going to try to put a spanner in the works for you. If you do go, or when you go, if you decide to go, for example, in December, January, she's going to try to reel you back in April. And she might use your daughter as a leverage pin to do that. Then we've got the Beauty Queen, feeling very much on a success run in June, feeling very successful. You've got things checked. You might even also get involved with something to do with fashion or music, or incorporate that into your business in some way. You might make some sort of ritualistic outfits or something. I'm seeing like white dresses, white cloaks, or something like that. Some sort of mystical, magical type of outfit. You might come up with it yourself. I don't know if you sew or you design things, or it's your daughter, but you might come up with a fashion line of some description, or some sort of fashion. It could be a mystical kind of fashion, like a witchy type of fashion, or something to wear while you're doing a ritual, that type of thing. Then we've got Beauty Queen, feeling like you've got a lot of followers, that your business is really taking off. You're really being seen a lot in June. And then you've got July, past love and spiritual growth. This is the lesson again, Mystique. The lesson is to block. And get your daughter to block also that particular person, Gemini, because he's going to try to keep coming back around. And the lesson for you is to remove debris from the past and focus on what you really want moving forward. Until you learn that lesson, it's going to keep on circulating around and around. Or you could tell your daughter to block him, or you could tell her, don't tell me when or if he calls. One of the two. And if she does tell you and you've told her not to, then it's like a boundary kind of situation. So you have to get her to block him. And anyone else that's on your phone that you should be blocking, because they're going to keep circling like vultures. I just feel like they see you as easy prey, or they see you as just sitting there, wanting their attention, that type of thing. Not that you are easy prey, but that's how they see you. And sometimes how people see you is how they treat you. And it's not necessarily about you. It's about them. Then we've got September, looking at maybe doing some sort of trip that's going to get you a lot of money. So you could be traveling to do a workshop, to do a retreat. You could be going, for example, to New Orleans to do some sort of show there or work there for a while. There's a lot of money there. There could be something to do with a festival or Mardi Gras or something like that, where you're going down to do something. And then you've got, you've got more money and everything happening around fall next year, and your career really going well as well in November. Something really opening up for you in November 2025. So I hope that resonates, Mystique. Yeah, you don't really care, like what he's asking your daughter. No, just get her to block him as well. You had him blocked. He asked your daughter if I change it. So what if he asked? Who cares? Like, you don't care about this guy. Just get rid of him, because they're going to circle like vultures. Okay, Rashi. We did Rashi already. Or this is another question. This is another question with Rashi. Or it's Rishna. Rishna, I think, came in. I think I answered Rashi's, didn't I? Yeah. Rishna. Overseas in December, and will it go good? Will you go and will it go good? Will you go and will it be good? Will you go and will it be good? Okay. Will you go and will it be good? Risha. Didn't we answer that question, Rashi? Was that the same question as before, or you just reworded it? I can do it again. Different question, okay. Oh, okay, thanks, Megs. Yeah, my feed on my computer is a little slow today. The everything else is fine though. Okay, let's go. Let's have a look and see who's next. We've got Rashi and then Rishna. Okay, let's do Rashi first. If I have a thing with RM, will it end your current relationship? Okay. What's the consequence of an affair with RM? Will it end current relationship? What's the outcome? What's the outcome? It'll cause you stress. It'll make you want to leave yourself. It's going to make you want to go, not the other way around. And the relationship will remain intact, but it's going to make you want to go. It's going to put you off balance. Okay, now let's have a look at Rishna. I'll come back up to you. I'll come back to you, Mystic. Rishna. Overseas in December, and how will it go? Rishna, overseas in December, and how will it go? Did you end up deciding where you're going to go? I think you were deciding or had some indecisiveness about where you wanted to go. Or you're kind of stuck with budgets or something like that. Will you go overseas in December, and how will it go? You feel like it's a bit tricky, but I do feel like you will probably go. Yes, I'm getting a yes, you will go. There could be a delay in deciding when to go or delay in booking when to go, but I just feel like there's ups and downs with this whole planning, but I feel like you'll actually be fine, and I think you'll enjoy it. Yeah, I think it'll be a good one and worth going, but it could be that you change your plans, or it could be delayed for a minute, or the booking might be, you know, you might say, oh, I might book next week, and then you don't book it until later, or something around that nature. But I do feel like you've got the support to go. I do feel like you'll enjoy it, and I feel like it's you'll end up going. Thank you for that, Rishna. Yes, you will want to leave. Yes, Rashi. Yes, you will want to leave, not the other way around. So if you get this other person on the side, it's going to make you want to leave. But whether you can leave or not with that other person is another question, because he's got nothing to offer you, or maybe he does. But if he's married, then he doesn't. Okay, is there any guidance from Spirit Guides, Mystiques? Hi, Mystique. Hi, Mystique. Just going back to you, Rashi, I don't think your husband's going to find out about it. And if he does, I don't think he's really going to care. So I don't think it's going to end anything. Okay, Mystique. Mystique. Anything from Spirit for Mystique? Okay, your skills are getting a lot better. You're getting a lot more clear about your skills. You're getting a lot more tuned in with energy, tapped into energy. You could also be doing something with astrology as well. And you just want peace. You just want peace. There's a lot of peace that is being presented to you. Whether you take it or not is another story. There is peace coming to you. You just want to breathe and have some peace. You've also got more abundance and money coming in, that's for sure. And new ideas are coming to you as well. You're going to come up with some of your own ideas about your business, but you still feel trapped with the family, or trapped with your mother or father situation, or the children. You still feel a bit trapped with the whole scenario going on there. And they don't have your back either, and you know that they don't have your back. You feel like they've been talking about you to the community or to other members of the family, or there's something going around in circles behind you. They might even be trying to talk to your friend in Alabama as well. So I would just be aware of any sort of backstabbing. Yeah, there's a desperate grab for money coming your way from these people, and that's why they're going to try to lure you back if you do go. I wouldn't even tell them where you're going. They might find out, but once you're there, I wouldn't even tell them where you're going or where you are. I know that's difficult for you, but that's how I would do it. Yeah. Because they're going to try to ring you back in and try to ask you for more money again. Okay. Hi, Hippocamp Rouge. How are you? Welcome, welcome. You're welcome to do a super chat if you'd like, to ask a question, do a donation. You can do that on the apps, which are at the top of the link. If you go up to the bio at the top here of the chat, there's the links there. Can you tell, Stephanie, can you tell me about the two people I live Is that who you live with? Oh, that's nice, Rishna. That's nice. That looks good. Okay. The two people that you live with. What is there to tell about the two people that you live with? It's a short reading. The more in depth, the bigger the donation, the more in depth the question and the answer. Okay, let's have a look. The two people that you live with. What is the situation with the two people that you live with? Okay, abundant. They might have more money than they're letting on. Working and trying to keep on top of things. They could have more abundance than what they're saying, or they might be looking for money themselves. Whatever that means to you. Stephanie. Hi, lovely Leo. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for your donation. Mystique. You'd like to keep things good with the family, but you know they won't. Yeah, you can't go to the butcher's to buy milk, you know. It's like the slot machine. You can't keep on putting money in a slot machine expecting to get a different result out of it. What you hope and dream is often not reality. That's the issue. That's the lesson. That's the lesson to overcome. And that way you can put more energy into your own life. Yeah, and they're not going to take your energy either. All right. We've answered you, Rashi. Thank you for that. Rishna, excellent. Okay. Leo, how are you, lovely Leo? You're trying to leave your husband. Do you see me moving or him? Have you filed for a separation? Because often that's the case. Two people are in the same home. You can file for separation, and that will make him, you know, make a decision. Have you filed for separation? That will cause him to actually do something. I mean, he's going to stay there. He just doesn't want to leave his house. He's going to stay there as long as he can, unless you file for something. Do you see me moving on him? Well, you'll move once you get your settlement. You know, not a day before. Your son might want to move, but you're not going to move until you get what you want. Yeah, you're not going to move until you get what you want. Let's have a look. And a lot of people live separately in the same house for a year or whatever. I think that's the law in America, isn't it? So you have to file. You've got to file for the ball to start rolling. You're trying to leave your husband, but are you trying to divorce him? That's the whole thing. There's a difference between leaving and divorcing. Trying to leave your husband. Yeah, he's not going to go anywhere unless he's legally divorced. I don't think he's going to go anywhere. No. He's not going to go anywhere. You're done. You haven't filed. You can't be kind in this situation. It's not a kind situation. Oh, so he doesn't lose it. Look, he could be bluffing you as well. I mean, you probably know about the business. It's not for you to be kind and to be, you know, the loving wife in the situation. It's not, because he's the one that's had the affair for years and years and years. He's not going to go anywhere, my dear. He's going to hang on to what he's got there. He's got somewhere to live. He doesn't want to live with the other person, party. The only way out of this is a divorce proceeding and a settlement. That's the only way that you're going to get him to leave, or that you'll be able to leave. Because where are you going to go? He's not going to look after you once you've gone. So the only way out of this is a divorce, and you will get a good outcome with the divorce settlement yourself. He could be buying time for when the children are older as well. Then he won't have to give you as much as he thinks he has to. So I think at this point in time, if you do want to get out, I would get out now and file. And no Miss Nice Girl anymore. No. It's his problem. He's probably spent a fortune on that other woman anyway. Just think of how much money he's probably spent on the third party over the years. Just have a think about that. And that'll just snap you out of any sort of feeling sorry for him that he's going to lose. He's not going to lose everything. He's a businessman. He knows what he's doing. And you don't have to compromise yourself at all. Just think of the money that could have been in your family with you and him and the kids, and he's spent on that other person. That's enough to snap you out of being Miss Nice Guy, Miss Nice Girl. Thanks, lovely Leo. Hi, Mystique. You know, if you leave, you have to understand that nothing's going to be the same again. It's your decision to go, to do what you want to do. I don't think your kids are going to be different to how things are, but I think that you know, people change and people, you know, do whatever they want to do. I mean, a lot of people these days are extremely selfish. They'll just do their own. They'll do their own thing. Friends, if you really had good friends there, why aren't they helping you in the situation that you've been in? You know? So I would say it's a big jump. It's a big leap of faith. It's something that I feel like has been a long time coming. It's either you choose to stay there and keep a hold of all of your connections, friends, family, and kids, etc. You can't control the outcome of what other people are going to do. Or you can just have your own life and do you. And this might be your time to do that. And I see a lot of abundance in your future if you choose that path. I see a new relationship, a good one, if you choose that path. And it doesn't matter how it's going to come about, it will. Whoever wants to be in your good graces will be, and whoever doesn't want to be in your good graces won't be. There's going to be some jealousy and people who will try to burden you with their burdens. Yeah, it's a big decision to make, and you're the only one that can make that mistake. But if you know, it's a step in a totally different direction. I mean, what can they do to you? I mean, your kids are your kids, and they're not going to not be your kids. But what can they do to you, you know? Your family and your friends, well, what can they potentially do to you if you move? Nothing really. Hi, Stephanie. How are you, my dear? Spiritually, what's Tyler's role to you? Okay. Mentor, particularly? Mentor. Some sort of teacher, mentor. What's Tyler's role? He could be actually showing you about finances. There could be something here with finances and him that is showing you spiritual alignment, something to do with your higher self, your spirituality. And he could be a guide to help you get on the right track to where you're meant to go, is what I'm feeling. Well, you have to, yeah, I understand, Mystique, I understand. It's where your heart is, but you've got to see wherever, you know, where are other people's hearts, you know. Sometimes your heart's there, but their heart is not there. They're not all cancers, you know. They're not all putting in the same energy that you're putting in. Okay, everyone, is there any last calls? I hope lovely Leah got the message. I hope she's okay. Last calls, everybody. Yeah, a lot of it's just conditioning, Mystique. You know what it is. You know how it is. It's not like you don't understand. You know everything already. And connections do, you know, they do change over time. It's really where you feel that you belong. Do you feel like you belong there or you belong somewhere else? I mean, that's really what you have to ask yourself. Oh my God, Megs. The guy said he doesn't have your keys. Do you know his name? His whole name? I would file a police complaint report so then you can claim insurance on that $50. Hopefully they'll give it to you, hopefully. Is it your car key as well, or just the house key? Nobody takes a key thinking it's theirs. Very unlikely unless they've got the same car or something like that. So this guy that you were with had a friend take your key. Yeah, I understand. You don't know him. Do you know his name? You just don't even know if it's a setup from the guy that you were with. It could be anything. Yeah, you could do a background check, see where he lives, and then go and file a police report. Just say this guy's taken your key and they're refusing to give it back. Okay. You could probably find an address on them as well. Have you been back to the place where you were with the person to see if the key's still there? I feel like if they took it, they took it for a reason. I don't think they're innocent in this, but if you accidentally left it there and it was missing. Hi Pisces Moon, how are you? Will I ever from my ex-friend, will you ever hear from your ex-friend Karina again? Outside, okay. So he took it from your car. That's really weird, Megs. I mean, who comes into your car and takes your key? If that guy's got a key to their house, it's in their pocket. They're not putting, it's like if you went to a bar and put it on the table, if you were at a bar or something and had it on the bar, he might have accidentally thought it was his key if it looked exactly like his key, which I doubt. But if he was in your car, then I think it was set up for some reason. Hi, 2166 from Byron. How are you? Lovely. It's in his pocket. Yeah, exactly. If someone gets in your car and they've got a key, a house key, they don't take their house key out and put it, you know, in your car somewhere. If they've seen your key, they've taken it. I mean, that's just crap. Yeah. I don't buy anything into this whole scenario, Megs. I'm sorry about that. These people, just be careful with these people down there. Was it in Phoenix or in your town where you are? Will I ever hear from your ex, Karina, again? Your ex-friend, Karina. Pisces moon. Will you ever hear from Karina again? I'm getting the words long gone. Don't know why. I don't know whether she's gone to the other side of the world and back. I don't know. I feel like she might have been jealous of you for some reason. There could have been some jealousy here. If she comes back, it could be for financial reasons, like she might want money or something, or a favor or something like that. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just getting the words long gone. Hi, Stephanie. It happened in the new city. Megs. Oh. Yeah, just be careful. Don't let people into your car. Don't let them into your car. No. Unless you're working as an Uber driver, I wouldn't let anyone in my car. Not these people you hardly know. No. There could be a whole racket going on down there. He could have taken the key, given it to his friend. Yeah, I know you're smarter than that, Megs. You probably just gave them the benefit of the doubt, and you were just going with the flow, which is fine. But you know what's happening down there now. You know what's happening down there now, so you know what to be aware of. Sometimes smaller towns, you know, the sketches are still around there and they're targeting people. I mean, they might try to come into your apartment and clean out, you know, everything. They know that you've got furniture. They know that you've got, you know, TV or whatever. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. It could be a racket they've got going on down there. They're collecting keys. Okay. Are you and Tyler meant to be together? Stephanie. People are so trifling, says Mystique. Absolutely. It's either one thing or another, isn't it? It just keeps on rolling, you know. There's a lot of people to meet. You don't have to be socializing with the wrong people. Yeah. People trying to jump in your car. Just because you've got a nice car, they think you've got something to take. And they could have just taken your key. Yeah, for that reason. They might even be wanting to take your car, so they might think, oh, she's got another key at home of the car, might go and get the other key from the car and then go and get the car. I mean, because you've got a beautiful car. And you know how they flip cars? They can easily flip cars. Okay, me and Tyler meant to be together. Let's have a look. Let's have a look, Stephanie. Tyler and Stephanie. could be for a while, but it might be a crash and burn. There could be an upheaval. One of you might say no, or it could be just for a fun time. Yes, it could be just for a fun time. Okay. Hi, Faye. How are you? Any love and career predictions? How are you, my dear? Welcome back. It's not like they're going to do anything, Meg, so don't worry, because you're on top of it. But these people have probably got records. So when you do go down to the police station, they're going to pull up the file and they're just going to raise an eyebrow, and then you're going to know exactly what's going on. Yeah. It could be Grand Theft Auto. Wouldn't be surprised. Okay. Let's have a look and see, Faye, what's going on. Any love or career predictions for you? Let's have a look, Faye, what's happening? Love is in the air. I'm getting that song. Love is in the air, or the lyric. Is that the Love Boat? Okay. You're a bit confused or stressed about work or money right now. You're kind of thinking, what am I going to do? Where am I going to go? What's happening? And there could be people also asking you for money or trying to get money out of you, or it could be bills or something like that, or people putting pressure on you to pay something or to give them money. Okay, you're looking for new opportunities, that's for sure. You might start something new, definitely, around the career element. There could also be some sort of a contract or proposal coming in. I feel like love energy is definitely there, and it could be from a water sign or an air sign: Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries. And I feel like that's going to go really well. You're going to have more independence also moving forward. It could be in a job capacity as well. Let's clarify the Magician. Yeah, you might actually move on to something else, Faye. There could be a move on to something to do with a career move. I feel like that is the deciding factor or the main thing. Pressure to pay lawyers, court next month with the ex-husband. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Hopefully you get it sorted out and things will turn themselves around. Okay. Any last calls, anybody? I'm going to do another last call. Thank you all for joining, everyone, today. Truly appreciate it. I'll be going live on TikTok during the week and also doing probably another live here during the week as well. It'll be around the same time, but on a midweek day. So if you want to do a pre-order super chat, you can. If something comes up, if you've got a burning question, otherwise you can join the live as well. Welcome, Faye. Welcome, welcome. Thank you, everyone, for joining. I'm going to keep the chat open for 30 seconds, and if I don't get another super chat, I'll close. And I thank you all once again for joining. Lots of love and blessings to you all. Thanks, Bossy Megs, for the moderation, as usual. We've still got quite a few people in, so there could be another question here. Welcome, Mystique. Thank you so much for joining. Truly appreciate it. Thanks, Megs. It's been quite a long one today, so it's good. Keep the momentum going. The weekends are always a good one. Okay, everyone, lots of love and blessings. Take care, and I'll see you on the next live. Ciao, ciao.